The Bible done said this guy was short, couldn't see over the crowd. Don't we feel like that sometimes when it comes to the things of God? Everyone gets looked at but me. Because I'm too short, everyone gets theirs but me. How come that guy gets the blessing? Hey, Lord, I'm back here. I know you can't see me. I'm 4'9", but I'm back here. Let me tell you what hunger does to people. This man was hungry, but his circumstance didn't allow him to be seen. This man knew Jesus was coming. In other words, the train was approaching. He knew the train was coming, but he couldn't get to the train because there was too many people. He couldn't see. What this short man done did, he found a tree that was tall enough to be above. He was so hungry, he said, I cannot miss the train. The only way Jesus is gonna see me is if I climb above. It doesn't matter how big the circumstance in front of you is. As long as there's enough hunger, you could climb above the circumstance. You could climb above. Maybe you can't be seen right now, but you got to find the fig tree. When that man climbed the tree, Jesus came by. He saw the whole crowd, but he only took notice of one. He didn't care that there was a whole bunch of people there. He cared that there was one hungry person that was willing to climb a tree to get seen in the midst of an entire crowd. And Jesus looked at him and said, hey, Zacchaeus. For those that think that God can't call you by your name, who told Jesus that was Zacchaeus? Who told Jesus that was Zacchaeus? Ain't nobody told Jesus that was Zacchaeus. He was just walking by, saw some dude on a tree and said, hey, Zacchaeus, come down here real quick. Let me talk to you. Some of us, our circumstances have made us feel so small that we think that God doesn't know our name. But to our surprise, when we show God enough hunger, he'll approach the tree and say, hey, I know who you are. Let me holler at you for a minute. Come down the tree. Oh my God. Zacchaeus used the tree to be seen. But once he was seen, he didn't need the tree no more. Woo! Once you get God's attention, that's all you need to do. The crutch you used to get it, you don't need it no more. Zacchaeus was hungry enough to climb a tree to get noticed by God. Just like the woman of the flow of blood. I'm wrapping up. Just like the woman of the flow of blood. Her situation was big. Her situation was grave. The doctor said there's no cure. And here we go. Jesus is once again surrounded by a group of people. And she says, if I just touch the hem of his garment, I know I'll be healed. If that's not hunger, I don't know what to tell you. Let me tell you something. When she got there, she felt like Zacchaeus. She felt too short. The crowd was overpowering her. She felt overlooked and unseen. Jesus is looking at everybody but me. Jesus is handing out miracles to everybody but me. But let me tell you something. There was no tree for her to climb. There was only a floor for her to crawl. She couldn't get higher. Oh my God. She could only get lower. Oh. ways to get God's attention. Be hungrier than everyone else and be more humble than everyone else. Oh my God. Oh my God. Lord have mercy. She crawled through the ground. She puts the people out the way. Man, the enemy loves to put people in your way to keep you from your destiny. The enemy loves to put people in the way to keep you from your miracle. The devil loves to put people in the way to shut you down. But let me tell you something. When you're hungry, you'll crawl through the people. You'll serve the distractions. Because at the very end, there's a little thing I need to touch to get mines. Woo! Are you willing to claw on the ground? Are you willing to push the people to the side? Are you willing to climb the tree? Are you willing to get God's attention? No. I said, are you willing to get God's attention? Are you willing to get God's attention? Or are you just going to be a regular part of the crowd? Woo! The story don't talk about the miracles the crowd got. The stories tell of the miracles that the violent people got. That the hungry people got. Woo! The question you got to ask yourself is this. Are you going to be a regular crowd member and just witness God do everything for the hungry people? Or are you going to switch sides and climb the tree? Or are you going to switch sides and get on the floor? Or are you going to switch sides and get violent? Which one is it? Which one? There is no in between. It's either you're hungry or you're not. You're violent or you're not. You crawl or you don't. You climb or you don't. You either get on the train or miss it. Which one are you?